It's in the game.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Real Madrid up against Real Betis.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Son. Now with Ginola. Martin Ødegaard. Iniesta. And the pass from Iniesta intercepted. Well, he was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he won't strike a football much better than that. That certainly had the keeper worried.
So to the keeper. Hamšík. Now Son. Ginola. Son. Hamšík. Ginola. Well, in the final analysis, a bit harmless. Well, he took care of it defensively. A real opening now. And in range. Still a chance. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Lizarazu. Well, nothing wrong with the header, but it was always going that little bit off target. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So back underway here, into the second half. Not out of the woods yet. Well, they survived the attack. Hamšík. It's with Ødegaard. Kimmich. Anthony. Joshua Kimmich. Anthony. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. So deflection, and they can get ready for the corner kick routine. Is it going to be? A no-nonsense defensive clearance. He has teammates around him. And that move comes to an end. Goal kick. Martin Ødegaard. And on to Zambrotta. Real Madrid sloppy in possession. And the decision is one of offside here. Five minutes remaining, and level pegging here. Iniesta. And Real with the ball again.
Well, time is running out to get this winner, but the fans certainly believe it's coming. Just listen to the noise. What?
And that is that. The full-time whistle here, and nothing to separate the two sides at all over 90 minutes. It finishes 0-0. Stuart, your take?
Well, Derek, I was expecting more from both teams. You certainly can't criticise the effort, but there was a real lack of creativity and guile. Neither side did enough to win the game.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Real Madrid against Atletico Madrid.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Ginola. Odegaard, is this the moment? An early goal. It is the ideal opening.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Vicente Lizarazu. And he has options available. Can't miss, surely. Oh, a moment of pure class. Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just?
Well, you won't see a better connection than this. Hit with such power. What a great goal.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Martin Odegaard. Hamšík. Composed and patient passing. So must take the lead here. What a big chance that was. Keeper has the ball. Marquez. Might be able to get in behind the defence. No-nonsense clearance. Anthony. Ginola. Ginola. Garincha. This is Kroos. Shevchenko. Real Madrid regaining possession. Gianluca Zambrotta. Now with Kimmich. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Valverde. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Hamšík. Now probing here is Marek Hamšík. So following the deflection, a corner kick. Danger averted for now. And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. Emmanuel Petit. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Well, he didn't miss by an awful lot. Son. Now Son. He's moving through the gears, Hamšík. And hit with ferocity. It was close, but not quite good enough. Vicente Lizarazu. George Best. This is Kroos. Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. Can they forge ahead? A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider.
Well, these Real fans are driving their team on to get this equaliser, but time is running out. Will they get another big chance?
Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Toni Kroos. And there goes the final whistle. Victory for Atletico. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner, Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Real Madrid up against Manchester United.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Emmanuel Petit. Son. Well, there's defensive solidity for you. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. Son with the pass, but not what he had in mind. Can he find the right pass? Well, nothing comes of it. Anthony. David Ginola. Odegaard. Oh, an audacious effort! And not too far away.
You have to say that was a really good attempt. What a spectacular goal that would have been.
Theo Hernandez. Federico Valverde. On the ball, Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. Well, they know they need to stop him. A really vital interception. Anthony. Hamsik now. Federico Valverde. And on to Charlton. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. And there it is! The opening goal! 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, as you can see, he gets there first, he makes good contact with the ball and finds the back of the net. That's a decent header.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? That is that for the first half here. The second half underway. United with the advantage, but no room for complacency. Xavi. Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something. Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Joshua Kimmich. Anthony. Martin Ødegaard. Ginola. Kimmich. Still could be dangerous. Well, they can keep possession of it now. Bale. Franco Baresi. Gareth Bale. Quiries. Good tackle. And Real come away with it. Well, he was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he won't strike a football much better than that. That certainly had the keeper worried.
Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. David Ginola. Bobby Charlton. Baresi. Xavi. Now with Bale. Charlton. On to Bale. 5 minutes left. A really top-notch piece of defending. And there goes the final whistle. It ends in defeat for Real Madrid, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, they were certainly off the pace today. Beaten to the ball in too many key areas. They need to refocus now and perform better next time out.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry, and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's Real Madrid versus Barcelona.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Gianluca Zambrotta. Well, you've got to savour such moments. And credit to him for the recovery. Kimmich. Marek Hamšík. Son. Martin Ødegaard. Intercepting it intelligently. Oh, big chance. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward. Action underway once more. A wake-up call for the Real players, maybe. Can they find a response now? Kimmich. Ginola. Heung-min Son. Anthony. Son. Van Basten has it. Real did well to regain control of the ball. Martin Ødegaard. And failed to keep himself onside, unfortunately. Hierro. Jamal Musiala. Eusebio. Not a touch off the defender last of all, so a corner. And support available.
Well, we won't get tired of seeing this, will we? The athleticism, the connection, the accuracy, that's a great goal.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. Well, he's allowed it to go over the touchline, so a throw-in. That is that for the first half here. And away they go again. The pendulum having already swung Barcelona's way. Let's see how the second half pans out. Van Basten. Going well. Heung-min Son. Hamšík. Well, good hands there from the keeper. Musiala. Van Basten. Gianluca Zambrotta. Anthony. Ginola. Real Madrid couldn't maintain possession. Eusebio. Musiala. Now, who can he play it to? Jamal Musiala. Now with Charlton. Charlton! Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out any sign of danger. And they're making a change. Well, not away properly. And in the end, no damage done. Just 10 minutes to go. An effective challenge. Joshua Kimmich. And Barcelona have possession again. Son. Now with Cole. And there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. The final whistle, and not to be for Real Madrid. They have to accept defeat. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
Well, Derek, I thought it was a subpar performance from them. Just didn't look as sharp as normal, and I don't think they deserved anything from the game. They need to get a better performance in next time out.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player, Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Real Madrid, and they face Al-Ittihad.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Pirlo. And he read it well. Anthony. Plenty of support here. Odegaard. Can he put them in front? Son. Goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
Well, it's a great stop from that distance. He's reacted so quickly.
Isaac. Oh, surely. Well, the keeper was called upon and delivered.
Well, he's so good in those 1v1 moments, and he's proved it yet again.
Kimmich. And Kimmich couldn't keep it. Managed to get it out of there. Anthony. Son. And they need to get tighter. And a chance for the lead. And a goal! A significant deflection. And no wonder the goalkeeper is looking up at the sky in disbelief.
Well, here's the deflection, as you can see, but you can't blame the goalkeeper. He was just wrong-footed there.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Well, beating his opponent, but a good piece of tidying up. Oh, what an opportunity. Great movement. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. And the pass, a good one. He's in here. In it goes to reduce the deficit. Still very much alive So two substitutes to come on in one go. Anthony. Heung-min Son. The first half here comes to an end. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Anthony. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. And a chance, Ødegaard! Kimmich. Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping. Well, radical change here from Real Madrid. Three substitutes to come on at once. Iniesta. And into the last 30 minutes now. Oh, in with a chance! Brilliant, crisp and clean tackle. Can they survive? And keeping it out. Bale. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. And it's gone out of play. Goal kick coming up. Ruud Gullit. Diego Forlan. Iniesta. Oh, that's really untidy. Zambrotta. Just 10 minutes to go. Well, back and forth in terms of possession.
Well, just listen to this atmosphere. It's been such a tight game, but the fans are certainly doing their bit in trying to get them over the finish line.
Well, on the attack, hunting for a late equaliser here. Got to it easily, the keeper. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. Guti. Now with Bale. Bale. How about the cross? And that is going to be that. Well, a tale of woe in terms of the scoreline as far as the visitors are concerned here.
Well, Derek, not quite good enough today. Yes, they only lost by 1 goal, but I never felt they were in control of the game. A frustrating day all round for the coach to think about for the next time.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary. And my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, 2 good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Hamšík. Ginola. Martin Ødegaard. Oh, tremendous goal! A long way out, but took it on. A memorable finish.
Well, here it is again, and just look at this. It's such good technique. It's a wonderful strike from that range.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Marek Hamšík. It looked as though it had a chance of going in for the equaliser.
It was close. It was a decent effort. Just need to keep plugging away now, and surely the goal will come.
Gianluca Zambrotta. Ginola. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Holland. This could be the equaliser. A goal! Real excitement. A back-and-forth type of game. Now they're level.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
Back underway. Level pegging. 1 goal apiece in this game. David Ginola. It's with Hamšík. Martin Ødegaard. Petit. And on to Ginola. Can they forge ahead? And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved!
Well, just look at this. He keeps his composure and he almost passes it into the back of the net. That's a very good goal.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Valverde. On to Hamšík. And Valverde. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? Really important piece of last-ditch defending. And quick thinking to react to the situation and concede the throw. And given the defender's touch, the referee says corner. Rafael Marquez. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. Heung-min Son. Taken away from Son. Valverde. And a goal to level this contest. All even.
Well, here it is again. First to the ball, clever header and a good finish. He's done really well there.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Federico Valverde. And Valverde. 30 minutes left for play. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Could be. Oh, such an elegant finish. How about that on the volley? A brilliant strike, whatever way you look at it.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
A triple substitution from Real Madrid, something you don't see too often. Jamal Musiala. 20 minutes to go in this one. Well, good use of the ball. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. Pedro, really incisive defending. Ronaldinho. Now with Bale. Hamšík. Rafael Marquez. Marquez. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate.
Well, these fans have been brilliant. Just listen to them. Surely this will inspire the players to hang on here. What a noise we've got.
Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Ronaldinho. He read the situation defensive. So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Yes, Derek, there wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends, but they probably just about edged it overall and deserved the result in the end.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Zambrotta. Isco. And the ball with Shevchenko. Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
Martin Ødegaard. Anthony. Ginola. Oh, he's through here. And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Ryan Ait-Nouri. Forlan. This could square the game, and still a chance. Martin Ødegaard. Kimmich. It's with Ødegaard. Ginola. Now with Zambrotta. Well, no stopping him, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Andriy Shevchenko. Ginola. And it could well be Joshua Kimmich. And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Forlan. Isco. And on to Zambrotta. Really inventive stuff from Real here. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. And off and running again after a dizzying first-half performance by Real. Will we see more of the same in the second 45? No, high-quality defending. Veron. Andriy Shevchenko. Well, it's a trap, and he's through here. And there it is! Still life left in this game, and they have the momentum now.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. Martin Ødegaard. And a passing sequence that's easy on the eye. And the referee has awarded a corner following that touch. Not really the ideal clearance. No-nonsense clearance. Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. Will he finish? And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him.
Well, here it is again. It's an easy finish in the end, but what was the keeper thinking? That's a poor bit of defending.
So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. Nouri. Juan Sebastian Veron has it. And can they prise them open now? And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Shevchenko. So, a Real Madrid corner. And the danger is averted. Palinha. Andriy Shevchenko. And support available. Forlan. Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Well, you're not going to bamboozle the goalkeeper with a corner like that. Forlan. Palinha. Isco. The final whistle, and not to be for Real Madrid. They have to accept defeat. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
Well, Derek, they weren't at their best today, both as individuals and as a team, and they didn't deserve anything from the game. Need a much better display next time out.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player, Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Real Madrid versus France.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set. Two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Attacking possibilities for Real. Ginola. An early goal. It is the ideal opening.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
So back underway. Will there be a response from France here? Forlan. Lampard with it. Martin Ødegaard. Now Son. Robbed of it by Vieira. Effective looking pass. Forlan. And a decent save. Full credit. And a goal, the equaliser. Superb entertainment.
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect, but just look at the space he has. He doesn't even have to jump. Of course it's a good finish, but the marking is woeful.
So back underway. One goal apiece here. Son. Now with Ginola. And return to Son. Oh, what an opportunity. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Frank Lampard. Lampard. And a goal! An end-to-end game, and they weren't behind for long.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
So back underway, dead level, 2-2. What can Real do from this position? Moving the ball really well here. And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. Forlan. Son. Now with Forlan. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Nicely timed tackle. Anthony. On to Hamšík. King. Intercepted effortlessly. Ginola. Well, it could be on for him here. And that'll roll through to the keeper. The attack just fizzling out in the end. Son. Lampard. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Ginola. On to Hamšík. Well, he was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he won't strike a football much better than that. That certainly had the keeper worried.
Regained possession. The ball back with Real now. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. And Real with the ball again.
Well, the fans are making so much noise here. They believe the winner's coming, but it needs a moment of inspiration for one of those players out on the pitch. What a finale we've got.
Not a poor touch and unable to keep it in play. Throw in to come. Bale. 5 minutes remaining and level pegging here. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Son. And level it in. And the referee brings this contest to an end. It certainly was pulsating. It had us on the edge of our seats. Stuart, your take?
Well, it was excellent entertainment. We saw good quality football, played at a high intensity and goals as well. The draw is a fair reflection of how the game was played.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Real Madrid taking on Liverpool.
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Anthony, Kimmich, well, potential danger. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Alphonso Davies. Son. Anthony. Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
Eusebio, encouraging move from Liverpool, and he's in. And the keeper has denied him.
Well, I've got to say, Derek, he was always in control of that situation. Brilliant stuff.
Son. It looks promising. Kimmich. Martin Ødegaard. It's with Hamšík. Joshua Kimmich. A very good tackle. And fed back to the goalkeeper. And Real Madrid have it back now. Ginola. Bale. Veron. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Passing it around, looking for the goal. Can they forge ahead? And there it is, the breakthrough. That will do nicely.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
Action underway once more. A wake-up call for the Real players, maybe. Can they find a response now? Eusebio. Veron. And it's with Eusebio. Can he put it away? Oh, football finish at its very best. You can't argue with that finish.
Well, that's a cute finish. He just gets his toe underneath the ball and lifts it over the keeper. It's a good bit of skill and an excellent goal.
So back underway, with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Son. David Ginola. Moving forward effectively. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Heung-min Son. Son, and Son! Oh, man, touched onto the woodwork. And there it is! 3 goals in front now. An immense performance.
Well, here we can see just how good the cross from Son was. And then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
Well, the game has restarted, and Liverpool, quite frankly, running away with this one. Martin Ødegaard. Anthony. Kimmich. Ødegaard. Can he take the chance? Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Bale. On to Thuram. He's in behind. Oh, marvellous defending to deny him. Son. And that is all for this game anyway. It goes into the books as a victory for Liverpool.
Well, Derek, they were dominant in most aspects of the game, particularly in that midfield area, and they also looked threatening in the top third of the pitch. It's a really good result for them.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Well, they've given him too much space. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. Hamšík. And on to Zambrotta. Gareth Bale. Zambrotta. On to Bale. Gianluca Zambrotta. Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. Well, he took care of it defensively. Son. Clear to see who got the last touch, so a throw-in it'll be. Hamšík. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. David Ginola. Now with Ginola. Now with Kimmich. Son. On to Hamšík. Well, he was dreaming of scoring, but ruled offside.
Well, it all happened very quickly, so I wouldn't criticise him too much. At least he was in there.
Diego Forlan. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. Well, when all was said and done, Stuart, he wasn't a million miles away.
No, he wasn't, because he generates so much power from that sort of distance. His technique is brilliant.
Anthony. Son. On to Ginola. And there it is! The opening goal! 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
Well, the action underway. Can Real find a response now? The first half here comes to an end. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Into the second half then, and Real doing the chasing. Gianluca Zambrotta. Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. Son. Well, can they open up the defence here? Moving the ball really well here. With Real Madrid behind in the game, a corner could represent an opportunity. And well positioned to clear. Best. Hamšík. Here's Valverde. Forlan. Forlan! This could level it. Well, if only he'd been able to stay onside.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Stay onside, and that could have been a really big chance.
Carvajal. Hamšík now. Federico Valverde. On to Hamšík. And support available. Son. Well, the danger is still there. Well, a time for composure on the ball. Anthony. It's with Hamšík. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Just knocking it around, looking to carve out a chance. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
So 2-0 now. Son. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Kimmich. Now with Ginola. Hamšík. And on to Ginola. And that is that, the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, Derek, they were dominant in most aspects of the game, particularly in that midfield area, and they also looked threatening in the top third of the pitch. It's a really good result for them.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company in the commentary box today is, of course, Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully, we get a really good game here.
Betis. Wonderful chance. And stopping the danger. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Park. And still dangerous. Force. In it goes! The opening goal in this contest.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Joshua Kimmich. Martin Ødegaard. Hamšík so masterful when on the ball, but what will he do next? And the danger's still on. And it's in! Beyond the goalkeeper, Real Madrid are level.
Well, just look at this. He's so alive to the situation. That's a neat-headed goal in the end.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Diego Forlan. Intercepting it intelligently. Heung-min Son. Martin Ødegaard. Ødegaard. Still not clear. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. So the whistle then, we're up the halfway stage in this match. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. Forlan, can they nudge in front? And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, good accuracy, and enough power to beat the keeper. That's an excellent goal.
So the action continues. Will there be a quick response from Real? Son. Hamsik now. Can he take advantage? And a goal! An end-to-end game, and they weren't behind for long.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
So the ball is running again at 2-2. Well, we're into the final half hour. Well, he was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he won't strike a football much better than that. That certainly had the keeper worried.
The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. Anthony. Now with Ginola. Heung-min Son. Martin Ødegaard. Plenty of forward momentum here. Will it be? And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
Well, back underway, and a glut of goals here. 3-2. Toni Kroos. It's with Betis. And on to Forlan. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Well, they've decided to make a change. Neither side shy about shooting in this match. Petit. It's with Petit. If Real Madrid could come up with a winner at this stage, it could be decisive. And he clears the danger.
Well, time is running out to get this winner, but these Real fans certainly...
And with that, the referee brings this contest to an end. All square here in what was a thoroughly compelling game. Stuart, your analysis?
Well, it could have gone either way. I thought both teams were very positive, though, going hammer and tongs from the very start, and I think a draw is probably the fair result.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say, with good reason. It is Tottenham Hotspur taking on Real Madrid.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
And he's broken free. Well, he strayed offside just as it looked promising.